Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
The Saints going with some extra defensive backs on this 3rd down.
Let's go. Hey, go Fury. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
That's caught Tucker Kraft. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Drive play straight ahead. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Set.
They give it to him again. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. McManus sends it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he caught by his back. Kamara. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. A gain of 4
Markers
yards.
reset, ball at the 37.
First down.
Chuck now on first down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So now it's going to be third and long. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Third down, here's Shuck. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they haul him to the ground there. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Chris Olave. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 15-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Shuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here, and this is third and 6. To the air on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Play action, Love. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Lays out left side and gets it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Half the 60.
Working inside the red zone. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. Can't get it to him, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Near the goal line. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense. Keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Drill 52.
Back-to-back carries here. Escapes the defender. He cuts it back right. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go. Ready?
From the red zone on first. Completed to his running back. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
6, Madden. Red, 38. Claws red. Set, go.
Love now, off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. It's a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
To kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Schaap working from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Schaap. Good strike downfield to Olave. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's Schaap, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Schaap's gonna throw here. Johnson once more. There it is! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow, 20, hut.
Love from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Here we go. Go. Flash, ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. He's got it to his running back. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
60 red.
Stick it in the air. Love. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
10 black.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers hoping to break this tie before the half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow, go. 52 blue. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Got it.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Hey, go for 33. Yellow. Smash. Red.
Love out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Black, set, go. Set, cut.
They're headed up the middle. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Ready. 45, white. Drill, 52. Shovel, 38. Set.
Love looking to pass. And the touchdown is there, but it's dropped in the end zone from elation to heartbreak. A turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shaw. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line.
It's a gain of 14
They gain 14
yards.
on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
New Orleans.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there. Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Red, cycle, set, ready. Blue, 32. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. This one from 42 yards out. McManus sends it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. But that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 6 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Sharp looking to pass here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's good for 7 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Chuck now on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Chuck now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. Third down, here's Chuck. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Set, huh?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
To the air with Love. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Packers 13.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Love back to it after the pick. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. They'll cobble together a yard there. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the Packers' 35-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snaps a shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 52, book, hut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. Gets up the edge to the 35. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
60 red. Ready?
Throwing. It's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Ready.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Let's go. 10 black.
Love now, off the play action. It's his running back. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Lloyd on the shotgun handout. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
52, come on, set. Set, hut.
They run once more with Lloyd. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
6, Mega, ready. Hey, red, 38. Needle blue. 10.
Love. Pass brought in by Watson. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 6.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Set.
Simple dive up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shot working from the gun. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Now Shuck to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Blue, set, ready.
Play action, Love. And he put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to the air, Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That's a gain of 7.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
97.
Play fake. It's Love. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. McMahon is there to tack on the point after. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game.
Packers 27, Saints 17. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Packers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red 38. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Love from the gun. That's another quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
The Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Ready.
25-yard line.
Yellow. Set.
Here's Love. He's got it at the 6. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running back sent in motion left. Put the body on the line for his team. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Gain of 26 yards.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee it. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Pistol snap here to show. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here's cut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Handoff here to Lloyd. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Again, a run with Lloyd. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the